Greenland. During the time of change and due to global warming, it is prophesied that Earth's oceans will contain little or no fish. However, the oceans near Greenland will retain remnants of this precious sea life. The lands of Greenland are prophesied to thaw, sizably reducing the island's size and coastlines. United States. Every state in the United States will be affected by the changes. The first events start in the year 1992 and will continue for hundreds of years. During 1992, these events took place. A 6.8 earthquake in eastern Turkey killed 500 people. One of the most destructive hurricanes ever, Hurricane Andrew, raged through the Bahamas, Florida, and Louisiana. Hurricane Iniki struck the state of Hawaii, Kauai, and Oahu. 1992 tornado outbreak, November 21st through 23rd, eastern and midwestern U.S. This outbreak was the largest and longest on record. All of the four elements will be involved during the changes: fire, water, earth, and air. Prior to a mega quake in Oregon, Earth is bombarded by a massive shower of meteorites. These numerous impacts cause an ash cloud to envelop Earth's atmosphere and tremendous rainfall. We experience massive flooding all over the world. Rivers, seas, and oceans swell. The increased water causes increased pressure on fault lines. This leads to massive earthquakes and megaquakes. After the strike of an asteroid, there will be many earthquakes in California. This will lead to massive Earth movements that inevitably leave most of California under the Pacific Ocean. The Sierra Nevada mountains will become islands, and one large island, containing the Lake Tahoe area, Yosemite Park, and Sequoia National Park, will be formed. A peninsula of land will extend out to Mount Shasta, extending near Crater Lake, Oregon. This peninsula later erodes into a series of islands. Surrounding the largest island that is fashioned from the changes in California, Gibraltar Island, are many smaller islands. The Bay of Harmony, which is formed by the Pacific Ocean covering much of California, Nevada, and the northwestern and western portions of Arizona, is a very shallow bay. It is almost impossible to navigate. The beaches are very gradual, and the water is not deep, limiting the ships and boats in this bay. However, the waters of the Bay of Harmony create coastline cities of Phoenix and Sedona, Arizona. From the Bay of Harmony, a river passage opens to Denver, Colorado. Denver's proximity to this river passage and the new ocean coastline help it to prosper as a seaport city in the new times. A new ocean bay will be formed west of Denver, Colorado. Denver will not be affected much by the earth changes. However, it will feel tremendous earthquakes. Most of Utah will eventually be underwater. The range of mountains, the Wasatch Range, becomes a series of islands that will be renamed the Tablet Islands. The Mississippi and Missouri rivers flood. The Mississippi River will almost cut the nation in two. The Mississippi River forms a large bay covering large portions of Texas. Houston and Corpus Christi are under ocean waters. The newly widened banks of the Mississippi River cause the river to be named the River of Cooperation. Because this becomes one of the major sources of fresh water in the nation, this large river becomes a major source of irrigation water in the United States. Areas along the River of Cooperation become the new agricultural areas of the nation. Most of the state of Louisiana becomes a saltwater bay. Baton Rouge is underwater, along with New Orleans. Eventually, a small island appears near Lafayette, Louisiana, becoming a delta area. Lake Michigan drains near Chicago, Illinois, further creating a bay in Texas. Lake Michigan drains and the remaining Great Lakes change and form one large lake, Unity Lake. Chicago will experience tremendous flooding during the changes, due to the drainage of Lake Michigan, but it will survive the changes. On the east coast of the United States, there will be high winds. Northern portions of Maine will be covered by ice. During the changes, Washington, D.C. will experience strong, cold, frigid winds. A large energy vortex currently covers New York City, extending into Connecticut, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. During the times of changes, the energy of this vortex, not a Golden City vortex, becomes misplaced. During the changes, many vortices and ley lines move and shift along with Earth changes. However, this word from the transcripts indicates a misuse of energy. Could it be a nuclear disaster? This causes a constant wind to blow throughout this area, which will become covered by water, and nothing will live there for some time after the major Earth changes. Also, no islands will form. This bay will be named Reconciliation Bay. After the changes, Washington, D.C. will cease to be the capital and political center for the United States. However, for many centuries into the new times, the symbols that are contained there, i.e., Washington Monument, the Capitol building, etc., will be preserved. Prophecies of Peace. A series of spiritual laws and teachings designed to lead humanity and the earth into a new time of enlightened thinking and harmonious living. 1. After the times of changes, we will experience a time of peace on earth. 2. We are moving beyond the third dimension in conscious experience and onward to fourth and fifth dimensional understanding. 3. The human chakra system is changing alongside the energy systems of Mother Earth. 4. The new times will bring many changes in our governments and societal structures. 5. The family unit will change significantly in the new times, and children are conceived and birthed in a different way. The higher spiritual energies produce children conceived first through thought and higher consciousness. 6. Many life streams are coming to Earth who do not have as high a karmic burden as those of the past. These new souls raise the consciousness of the Earth and are blessed with Dharma. 7. A portion of the new souls that incarnate on Earth are known as the seventh Manu. These special children are conceived and sponsored through the process of conscious thought. Others are born in the Golden City vortices. They play a tremendous role in raising the overall vibration of the Earth. Spiritual Prophecies. 1. During and after the time of change, a new cultural paradigm will evolve. This new paradigm is based on healing, transformation, abundance, harmony, and peace for all people. 2. During and after the times of changes, many people will ascend into the higher dimensions and planes of consciousness. There will be many geophysical, sacred, places on the earth during this time that will assist this physical and spiritual process. 3. The earth changes are a way to usher in a new way of thinking and being.